We're on Easy Street, and it feels so sweet, 'cause the world is but a treat when you're on Easy Street, and we're breaking out the good champagne.
Hello everyone, welcome to this recording with Johannes Ackerman from Azureflipper. Today we're going to have a look at how we can work with Azure Media Services in a quite a productive way. And I would say live streaming is quite a productive way, and especially reaching out to an audience that could not attend your events or anything like that. You know what live streaming is, I don't have to explain that for you guys. What we want to achieve with this presentation is to, in one way, showcase Azure Media Services, how easy it is to get going with it. And of course, we would like to see how we can host a live event for ourselves on our own domain without using any third-party software such as, let's say, YouTube from Google or Facebook Live or Twitch or anything like that. They're great platforms to stream and host your event, but if you want to add in a more professional touch and create your own landing page for your live stream, or if you're a company that wants to charge for the live stream, of course, that is one option as well. But we're going to go through one of the more basic ways of get this streaming going. We're going to use a software called OBS. It's called Open Broadcaster Software. And we're using the RTMP protocol to get this stream going. You can download this from just googling OBS in Google, and you will get this quite easily. Yeah, that's about how we get the stream up from your computer. You can choose easily scenes here where you can, for example, I have some commercial videos here I can play for you guys if you want. It's for an event we're hosting, but for this recording I've got an easy background that I can switch to with some hotkeys like this. It's not hard to get this going. You can add some fade or cut or do what you want with this. It's quite simple. And of course, the next part is Azure. I'm creating a resource group here. I'm creating a media service type here, or type of resource, and I've created a channel for my live streaming. I've chosen live encoding type with the RTMP protocol, and I've copied the ingest URL. This is where you send your stream to. When you get your channel up and running, you're going to start paying for it, and there is of course a trial in the beginning for it. And if you want to have a live event, of course you can have a channel that you can stream to, and you can have a live event, but you can also choose what kind of endpoints you want. So if you're creating a landing page with a player in your own website, you want to pick up that from somewhere. And the ingest URL is where you put the streaming from the source. From a big mixer table, video mixer table, or from your computer, as I'm doing right now. But you want to be able to send the stream to your users, and the users are going to be using the Azure Media Player in this case. So you want to have some endpoints, and you get those endpoints up by creating a locator type, which you can choose an endpoint. I've got the standard one set up with the Verizon Content Delivery Network, and when you got Content Delivery Network up and running, you're going to pay for each gig that gets streamed from that endpoint. But that's the only way to get this going. One great thing with this is that when you have this, when you have stopped streaming, for example, and your users still want to access the content, you can get them like a video on demand, because everything that you have will be saved as an asset in the media services here. So we have created a channel, we have got the live event up and running, and we have got the endpoint here. And if we want, we can have a watch and see what's actually going through the ingest URL at the moment. It shouldn't be anything at the moment. This is, as you can see, we can play, because this is what I showed before in a previous recording. But this is
And I've pasted in.
Yeah, as you can see, this is a new take. So get your endpoint URL and head over to Visual Studio. This is the Visual Studio Community 2017. Just create a new project here. Choose ASP.NET Core Web Application. Name it like Azure Live Event Rocks! Exclamation mark. Great. Press OK there. And you will get to choose what kind of web application you want. Is it going to be an API? Is it going to be a model view controller? Or is it going to be a web application? A web application in this case means Razor pages. And much easier way to get your content out to your audience. It's a new way of coding. It does not use the model view way of showing. It's just CS HTML with models beneath them. Of course, you can use controllers in the standard way, but this is not a C# or .NET web vlog. This is more like an easy get your page up and running way. But we're not going to create, it's created, I know. We're going to pick up where I left before. So let's have a look at what I've actually created. I created an easy page, a landing page like this. I have taken away all the standard. I've edited the index page. I've taken away the contact, about this website, and home buttons. So if you press this Azure Meetup Live, it's going to reload. It's going to start the stream directly. And as you can see, this is for a whole other purpose than this video. This is actually for an event that we're going to host in May. And if you got time to attend to that event, you're more than welcome to come. We'll be happy to have you there. It's free of charge. You can find the event at Meetup, of course. Yeah, this is the Azure Media Player. How do we get this code up and running? What tags are we using in HTML? If you Google Azure Media Player samples, and you can go through this one, or you can press the samples here. I'm using a static HTML5 with a video tag and a playback for unprotected content. Very easy to get the content going. And then you will come here if you press that link. And if you take a look at the view source, you can see how they are doing this. This is the whole purpose with this site, is to view its source and copy and paste whatever you need from it. The interesting part is, of course, the header, but also the main part here, the video tag for HTML5 content. And of course, the source of which we're going to pick up the stream from. So I've just copied all the necessary stuff here into my CS HTML index file. And I have pasted my stream URL, which is the endpoint, which you can get from here. So I'm going to get a new endpoint from here, and I'm going to paste that in like this. I'm going to save the page, and I'm going to publish the changes like this. And let's press publish. Awesome. So this means that we're publishing this website, this .NET Core website, to Azure App Services. I've already got this set up before. And when it's done, it's going to open a new tab for us. I hope. Give it 2 seconds. Or is it not working? Ah, there it goes. 1 second. Yeah, here we go. I just want to pause it so we don't get high volume going here. Yeah.
And I've
Perfect. As we can see, we are live at the moment. But I haven't started streaming anything yet. So let's start streaming. Awesome. So when we're streaming, I'm going to show you how you set up OBS. In the output section, you're going to edit on the streaming tab. You're going to edit the keyframe interval here, seconds to 2, which is what Azure needs. I haven't changed anything else. I have just gone to the stream, selected custom streaming server. I put the ingest URL, which you find in the when your channel is created. As is, I've copied the URL from Azure portal. I pasted in here in this URL section. And this program needs a stream key, so I've just typed in test. Azure will swallow whatever you throw at it. Just press OK, and then, yeah, you're ready to go. We're actually streaming. I can do some awesome studio editing here and fade in and out and talk about this. I can also head out and get this video going from it's an old recording. I can get this commercial going. Let's say I want to see commercial number 2. And we got this commercial from cloud for
The shift towards public cloud is accelerating, and already...
There we go. He started talking there. Let's head back to, so I can show you the standard scene here. There we go. And this is quite simple, actually. You don't have to be a pro to do this. It's easy to start going with. It seems as if my streaming something happened. Let's reload the page and hope for the best. I'm going to turn down the volume as soon as this starts. It needs some buffering. It's still streaming, is it? Yeah, it's still streaming. There we go. The standard scene here. There we go. And this is quite simple, actually. You don't have to be a pro to do this. It's easy to start going with. It seems as if my streaming something happened. Let's reload the page. Oh, there we go. A bit of repetitive at the end there. Anyways, this is about it, I would say. You can head over here to the Azure portal and you can stop it. It will still be available as long as you don't remove the event or unpublish it or delete the assets which is created when you're streaming. If you take a look at the assets, let's have a look. This is the assets that gets archived during your stream, and when you end the stream, people can access it as a YouTube video on demand whenever they want. And you can see it's from the media test live. And this is the default, the randomized ones I've done previously. Really easy to start going. And you got trial, 14-day trial to test this out. Remember, don't paste this URL everywhere on Reddit. And if you in some way got a viral hit, you would love to, make sure that you don't get a couple of million viewers loading full HD content from your channel, because you will ultimately have to pay for that, of course. Content delivery network gigs are not free, but they are not so expensive. You can host small events like this for a small audience without having any hassle at all. This is in a format which you cannot play on your computer, so if you want to archive this, you can encode it to a different kind of format, of course, so you can download it later on. I think that is about it, I believe. And thanks for this one. I will write up a blog post about this. I will post it on Twitter and everywhere else. Probably you will, some point people will see it, I hope. Thanks for this, and thanks for today. I'll catch you guys later. Have a great day. Bye.